Here's one thing that I got out of this whole card, this whole weekend. The WWE was not afraid with all the stuff that was happening around the world to take almost 90% of their talent over to Riyadh. We saw from the Humberto, the Gazas going there, all the tag teams on SmackDown, BFAB. We saw Penta. We saw Sammy, of course, was in the card. Roxanne Perez. We saw a lot of talent that wasn't booked for even in the card for either nights. They still bought them over Braun, Brunson Reed, that Wise Man, all flew. They knew again. We knew that they were not going to be in imminent danger. My concern was for the family members of the performers of the talent and of the WWE being over there. They're going to be worried for the next. They're still going to be worried for the next 48 hours until they touch down, maybe tomorrow in United States soil. So they're still going to be a little. Family members are still going to be have their butterflies, but I want to say this: kudos to all those men and women that we tend to forget before we criticize and say how much we didn't like this, and this, and that. They went over to perform in a hostile part of the country, part of the world. Excuse me, part of the world that's a little unease, and they went and they delivered the show. I got to give WWE, the wrestling performers, production, everyone from creative, 1,000 thank yous. Unappreciative thank yous for going out there and perform for all of us, for all us ungrateful fans that always wants to say we hated it or this was terrible. This
Este
was this.
cabrón de Nueva York ahora diciendo que
Yo,
no me gusta esto. Ah.
and you're gonna have, like you said, and I'm gonna you know what, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it. JD from New York is right now on a live stream killing it, saying how much it sucked, how much this was terrible, this disgusting. But he don't remember that these men and women put the comfort of their families and their loved ones aside to go perform for the people in Saudi. And you know what? At least from the Heal the Ring podcast, we appreciate those talents,
Yep.
the referees, the producers, everyone in the WWE, and all the performers that went out there to perform for us. So I don't want to sound like an ungrateful wrestling fan. I want to sound like
Wrestling
an
ahora este
appreciative.
año en 2025.
Yeah,
Mierda.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
I want to sound like an appreciative wrestling fan, and that's going to
Yep.
be my mission statement here for this card at Night of Champions, because they could have said I don't want to go, and they went and they said they put aside their differences or their personal family well being, and they went out to do it. So kudos WWE, kudos to all those performers, to every man and women that went out there. So thank you so much, thank you so much. It was for that card. Like it or don't like it, dislike it, story wise, who won. It's more than about win and losses. It's about the entertainment. And for the love of the art of professional wrestling, and these men and women did that. So, Chris, I have nothing else to say with
I
my
got nothing else to